Youthful recklessness and its unforeseen consequences serve as a powerful call to parents. Bully, 2001, directed by Larry Clark, portrays this through a raw, gritty, and highly controversial narrative. Adapted from Jim Schutz's book Bully, a true story of high school revenge, the film is based on a real-life case that took place in the wild state of Florida, USA, in 1993. The work lays bare the darkest aspects of teenage life, sex, drugs, and the shadows lurking in the minds of impulsive adolescents. It depicts a lost generation with no sense of the future, trapped in a cycle of drugs, violence, and sex. Much like James Watkins' Eden Lake, it delivers a haunting and forceful warning. Bully leaves behind a disturbing aftertaste, though viewers should be aware that it contains frequent sexual content. The following review reveals key plot details. If you wish to experience the film in full, consider returning after watching. The film revolves around two teenagers, Bobby, played by Nick Stahl, and Marty, portrayed by the late Brad Renfro. The two have been close friends since childhood, growing up together in Florida. However, their personalities are polar opposites. Bobby is handsome, domineering, violent, and obsessed with controlling others, while Marty appears gentle, somewhat timid, and easily influenced by Bobby. Marty is often bullied by Bobby, which leads him to develop both dependence on and a kind of admiration for his friend, even as he simultaneously feels fear and hatred toward him. Their bond is essentially a toxic friendship, creating an imbalance that gradually builds into deep resentment and hostility. There are numerous scenes depicting Bobby's violence toward Marty. He even forces Marty into gay nightclubs to make money. At his core, Bobby is portrayed as a mentally disturbed homosexual, nurturing his brutality through the constant abuse of Marty. Despite Marty's repeated attempts to persuade his family to move away and escape Bobby's influence, all his efforts seem to be in vain. The story gradually pushes resentment to its breaking point when two girls step into the already tangled relationship between Bobby and Marty. Lisa, played by Rachel Miner, is Marty's girlfriend, while Ali, portrayed by Bijou Phillips, is connected to Bobby. Once the two girls enter Bobby and Marty's world, the dynamics of violence and sexuality shift, channeling energy into them as well. Bully portrays raw, explicit sex scenes that drew condemnation from many viewers. The backdrop of Florida's beautiful beaches is depicted only briefly, edited in quick, restless cuts to reflect the teenagers' agitation and the growing sense of dread, of which Bobby remains completely oblivious. Nick Stahl delivers a chilling performance, portraying Bobby as the central villain of the film. At his core, Bobby appears mentally unbalanced and deeply hostile, lashing out at those around him whenever he can. These teenagers, born into middle-class families with oblivious parents, lack any real drive to build a future. From the moment Lisa enters the picture, she recognizes Bobby's cruelty and constantly encourages Marty. Whispering in his ear day after day, she urges him to escape the injustice so they can be together.
What if we kill them?
Are you fucking nuts?
A fleeting warning from Marty sparks in Lisa a simmering determination, planting the seeds of a horrific plan for what is to come. The fateful turning point comes when Bobby rapes Ali. Essentially, Ali is a promiscuous girl with no clear boundaries when it comes to sex. She is willing to be with anyone as long as they are willing. She is also Lisa's close friend, and despite Lisa repeatedly seeking her help to deal with Bobby, nothing ever worked. It was only after Bobby's sadistic assault on her that Ali decided to take part in the plan to eliminate this threat. As a free-spirited girl, Ali maintained a wide social circle, which included several young men connected to local gangs. While Lisa was the one who initiated the idea of the plan, Ali took on the role of recruiting others to help carry it out. Impulsive and reckless, the teenagers, when faced with life's problems, attempted to eliminate obstacles, even if that obstacle was a human being. This act serves as a stark symbol of youthful cruelty and ignorance. Director Larry Clark portrays these kids as foolish, restless, and adrift, while their parents appear as oblivious figures, seemingly living in a completely different world. Bully is a remarkable film in every sense, grounded in the lives of real people. Yet, much of its runtime does not fully explore the deeper causes behind Bobby's disturbed and chaotic personality. One striking example is the shocking scene in which Bobby rapes Ali while a gay porn film plays in the background, an unsettling moment that underscores both the contradictions and the twisted nature of his character. In terms of performance, the cast delivers portrayals that feel unhinged yet astonishingly authentic, adding to the film's gritty realism. Notably, director Larry Clark chose to shoot directly in the Florida suburbs where the crime actually took place, at familiar spots frequented by Bobby's circle, such as Pizza Hut and local shopping malls. This choice not only heightens the film's authenticity, but also emphasizes the chilling ordinariness of the tragedy, unfolding within such everyday settings. Larry Clark's Bully ultimately does not seek to highlight a solution or craft a deeply layered narrative. Instead, it constructs a stark portrait of American youth. Compared to Kids, 1995, this film is even darker, though both focus on teenagers spiraling into danger. What sets Bully apart is the depth and weight of its core issue, made all the more haunting by the fact that it is based on a true crime case. True to his signature vision, Clark employs the same raw realism that has defined his career. One noteworthy detail is that all the characters in the film retain the real names from the official case files, which underscores the authenticity of the story. As a sobering warning, Clark compels viewers to confront a painful truth. A generation that should have represented society's future without proper guidance and education becomes a lingering wound for years to come. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe to support the channel. See you in the next videos.